Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. I am on the final episode recording of the day, which is excellent news. I have had lunch. I had a lovely dish of rice, harissa, and some hummus with some other flavors in there. Very delectable, and I am ready for some monster train as a result. What did we do last time? That's right. We had Sentient. So this run was a little bit off the rails, right? Like we had the Sentient just getting thrown away on middle. Of course, that happens a lot. We had the Awoken Hollow squared upstairs. So we had self-infused. We had a Horned Warrior infused with an Animus of Will. There was a reason for it. I'm not going into it, but it was good. And this upstairs floor was solid. And then eventually we had Queen's Tale, Ashes of the Fallen, and an endless Transcendent with Queen's Impling infusion. So we had like this secondary imp strategy that went completely outrageous in the middle of the run, and it was pretty wild. So they competed for a little bit until we cleaned up some of our rejuvenate synergies to generate Ember and such, and it ended up being pretty good. So, yeah, fair enough. We're moving on to, oh boy, here it is, Tethys. You know, the most recent Tethys episode I did, someone told me that Tethys is an axolotl, and my mind is blown. How did I never notice that? I just thought she was supposed to be some kind of I don't know, a water demon, right? I don't know. I look at this and I go water demon. I didn't think axolotl, but then you put the two of them next to each other and it's absolutely the inspiration. 100% makes perfect sense. Just really wild how I never noticed it. And how many hours do I have in this game? I don't even want to look it up. It's like 2,500 or something bigger than that. But crazy. Anyway, let's go play the Axolotl friend and have a run out of it. All right, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get in on this. It's really weird not saying the win streak, but I don't have that number written anymore, so we don't even know what it is. All right, ooh, buddy, this looks promising. Give me an incant line, please. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine. You know, usually towards the end of my recording session, my voice gets a little choppy. I'm not sure if anyone can really tell, right? It might just be a me thing. I might notice it. My first couple episodes, my voice is like crisp and ready to go and has a lot of diversity. But once you get to the last couple, it starts to get a little crackly. And I have to mute a bunch of times in order to make sure that I can clear my throat and such. Otherwise, I start just like losing my voice actively while talking. So that's just a wild thing about me and recording, I suppose. But yeah, whatever. I'm feeling good, so let's get in on it. Today we are default Stygian, default Awoken, which means we have restores. This is a very good incanting strategy line. I'd love very much to lean into it if possible. We also have a lot of sweepers in here, so you could do the Awoken Hollow squared plus sweeper strategy here as well. A lot of good choices for this clan combo, and our starting cards are solid. We're facing Dazed Talos, Rage Arcus, and Chaste Seraph. I'm trying to think if Chaste adjusts my strategy at all here. I don't think so, right? No, I mean I don't imagine Frostbite. I mean maybe it'll be fine, but I would use like Titan Sentry or whatever for sure either way because it just needs to kill them on that floor. So I don't think that matters. And then none of the other things ever really go away. I guess I'm not going to stack regen, right? But whatever. We'll see what we get. But our starting cards are great. Flash Freeze, Sting, and Urchin Spines. These are incredible. Flash Freeze is a ping. I'm always happy to have an opening ping. It's also one of the best ones because this represents so much damage, right? It's 13 damage out the gate. So if you get like a 10 in piercing and plop that on this, you kill a 20 damage unit, which is awesome. And if you don't have healers on the floor, it kills a 25 or a 30 even faster over 2 turns. So that's pretty strong when you can use it. Sting is a nothing burger card, but it is great in the sense that it just replaces itself. It's an incant, it does some damage, it's free, it's fine. I'm always happy to have it. It's basically like a free card here, pretty much. And then we have Urchin Spines, which isn't great yet, but it goes away and also will eventually become much stronger if I find good cards synergy with it. So, we'll see. Temples today are 2, 3, 4, and 8. Okay, we almost had a tough spawn, but we do have one on ring 8, which is good. There's a removal dupe on 8 magic side, which is excellent. I want to use that. There's a good trinket shop on 7 with Vortex and Caverns competing with an pretty bad steel shop, actually, with just money and health. We have a good steel shop on 6 with Vortex. The Pyramines are kind of whatever, but I always love shops plus Vortex. It's just such a strong combination. And then you have an okay magic shop, I suppose. Yeah, it is. It's Caverns and money. I think the steel shop is better here by quite a bit, but still. We have a Cavern dupe money on 5, competing with a Horde plus magic shop. This is kind of a tough node generation. I mean, they're fine depending on what I can get value out of. I'll probably go magic shop though, really, generally here, unless I really need this dupe for something. But we also have a dupe on 4 with a Stygian banner if I desperately need it. No shops at all on ring 4. What the heck? Wow, okay, that can happen. It's true. We did get a Horde Vortex health on 4, which is interesting. And the reason for this, of course, is that the early game we get double bow shops. Double steel, double magic. We get Forced Awoken banner on 2, which is okay, and Forced Awoken banner on 3, which is okay. Noting that the steel shop is banner on 2, and the magic shop is banner on 3. Interesting. Where's my diversity here? So no steals on 4 and 5. Note that situation. So I probably might want to go steel if I can get good upgrades. Steel shop on 6 and 7. So, okay, so it's just the 4 or 5 that has a gap here. Okay, all right, that's workable. It's Tethys, so we look at Forge first. I get my choice of Sweep and Chillwind. It's going to be Chillwind here, something that actually kills bosses. Yeah, I might pivot the Sweep later, but just the Sweep on its own is not that impressive here. And I have pings if I need them, so... Well, Emblem of the Exiles is one of my favorite relics in the game, if not actually my favorite relic, and it's competing with the first Hell Pact, which is okay in this clan combo, but just not as good. I should be able to get away with this Horde here. My god, Founding Seal. I'm giving up Cuddlebeard and Sigiled Seaweed. These are ridiculously good relics. I'm going to click Founding Seal because it's busted, but I would love nothing more than to have Cuddlebeard and Sigiled Seaweed here. Well, that's an opener. Wow, what good relics. Now I just need to not die until I see an incant unit. Spikes is a little scary here, isn't it? It is a little scary. We're not that strong. Huh. I think I want to put solo Tethys on a floor so she gets the benefit of the Emblem of the Exiles. I can get away with this, actually. Yeah? Yeah, this is going to be weird. You do Tethys alone, and she just loads herself up. I can't kill this backline guy, sadly. So we're going to Sting, Flash Freeze it, Frozen Lance it, and then Restore up top for no real reason other than to say we did. I Urchin Spines middle to Sting kill the front guy, which is good. I want a Train Steward on this floor. Unfortunately, I can't kill this dude. I lose the Collector for this? Man, that sucks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I want a Train Steward down below, too. And then I want double Restores upstairs. Yes. I want Tethys tanking here. As weird as it is, I'm abusing Emblem of the Exiles here. So a single Frozen Lance kills front guy. Got it. I want to Flash Freeze and back on middle. Kills that dude. Great. So we're good. I'm taking 2 and then 6, so 8. We train Steward bottom to just add some value here. Sure. We take 8, 32, it looks like. Yeah, cool. If I draw a Flash Freeze, we're square. If I don't, I think we'll get out. Yeah, we get out. Now you do Train Steward, and we just toss a Flash Freeze down, and we take some regen here. The thing is with the Emblem of the XL, she becomes a tank. So in this particular combat, that works out. So I traded 6 for the Trial, which is important because I didn't get the Collector. We're going to click on Offering Token here because I want to lean into Incants. And Steel Enhancer is good here. I already have Stings. I want something that gives me a buff that isn't too cost. So Steel Enhancer. We get some cash, okay? We're going to go to the only banner we have. Quick, Incant Armor 2 plus 25. I guess it's going to be Awoken Hollow. Although Thorn Hollow will be very solid here too. I don't have great backline. Actually, Thorn Hollow's better. How weird. I mean, one thing that's true is if I had taken Sweep Tethys, I don't think we would have killed the boss, is the problem. Because you don't do enough damage, is the thing. There's no scaling, ramping damage on the boss. We probably would be taking a lot more. The thing is with the Sweep Tethys, Awoken Hollow's better, right? You could technically use her as the target, which is strange, but functional for now. Thorn Hollow is better right now, which is a weird realization. Awoken Hollow is much better later. The thing about Awoken Hollow is he has a place in the end game. Thorn Hollow does not. Still, the second I see a Stygian unit that has... Man, double Awoken banners is rough. I want to go to the Stygian banner. I need to see something that incants for armor or anything. There is an incant armor 2 here, actually. That's fair. I could just pluck that and drop that into Mr. Awoken Hollow, and he's going to be a trooper. Big tank. It's a lot more than 25 HP. I think we take the Hollow here. The Awoken Hollow, specifically. I think we're going to be good enough here. I'm going to take the Rune Stone into this because he gains 4 armor per incant, which is really worth it. And then I'm going to give him a plus 25, right? This way he's loaded, which I think is valuable. -2. No great targets, sadly. 10 in piercing, I will put it on a Flash Freeze here. Remember, I do have bad node generation. We do not have the luxury of being low shards here. So I need to do things that get me to 200. So imagine I do an infusion on ring 8. That's 50 shards right there. 65, 75, 90. So my last 4 rings represent 90 shards, which means I need another 85, it looks like. So I need 85 from the next 2 rings. Yes. Interesting. So that's an infusion and a lot of items, right? Or 2 infusions. I can do it. But I want to stay a little weaker right now, a little lower right now. And these -2s do not add... I don't have anything that really benefits from them, sadly. Otherwise, I would take this. Like, I'm not putting that in a Frozen Lance. It's nothing. I'm going to move on. It's fine. I'm going to take this unit draft. I need to see a Stygian, anything that has Incant written on it. And we're going to do Tethys behind Awoken Hollow here. We Incant past some trash. I'm going to keep stinging. It's fine. Okay, I want to Urchin Spine's Middle to blast this dude. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I am taking a bunch of rando curses here. Sheesh. I can at least kill the front without too much risk, but dang, that's not good. I am taking 5, it looks like. Ouch. We incant. We hit. This at least prevents me from taking Too much damage. Ugh, my voice is killing me here. It just keeps dying. I have to restore upstairs. It's just a requirement. And I think I have to kill these guys. Like, I have to kill one of these back dudes, or else I just straight up lose. Right? Yeah, I have to. Well, I think if I incant, we get it. Yeah, alright, cool. We at least get through it, which is crazy. But that's 2 rounds from Tethys, thanks to what is it called? The Awoken Hollow doing work. So we take a big chunk here, but I needed that unit trial, so we're not gone. I will take Crystallis here, not Crypt Builder. And I will take Glimmer here for sure. Yes. And I will take Nameless Siren. Yeah, Nameless Siren is good. I could Nameless Siren into the Hollow and then dupe the Hollow? That doesn't work because I don't have multi-strike. That's not a very good idea. We're going to go Nameless Siren angle here. Yes. Cool. We have Divine Artifact. What do I feel about Talos? Because I can just body Talos with this Divine Advanced Prototype. I want to get this Awoken banner, because if I could find Animus of Will, this is pretty killer good. But I also want this Steel Shot, because if I can hit a multi-strike, we're set. The thing is the multi-strike is less likely to be good, and I could equivalently use a holdover or something, too, on that Glimmer. So I think what we do here, I think we're good. If this were pushback, I think Advanced Prototype would be a big win. I think for now I can take 25 gold. Okay, and I'm going to go to the right because I can get value in a big way from this banner situation. Permafrost, not amazing. Animus of Will is incredible. We're just going to do that right away. Cool. That's very nice. This is going to be extremely high scaling. I can take the Purge on a Frozen Lance, I suppose. Remember, I have to take shards here. There's no luxury about any of this. We're doing it because we have to. So I've taken everything there. Incredible. Great. Go me. I would like a -1 into this Flash Freeze that does 13. Because if I get an X5, that's a pretty darn good target. Yes. I'm going to re-roll this now. No holdover. We hate to see it. So the angle now is Surge Stone into a Frozen Lance. Just consume that. We're going to -1 a Restore then. Cool. Make it more playable. And we chill on my 115. We're going to take the Caverns. Build a card. I'll take... Ooh, Rage is really good, but I really like Armor target here. Armor buff is great. Armor buff money is great. That is an incredible card. That card is insane. This card is out of this world, my god. Alright, wonderful news. Okay, we move on. Now, I think we do throw Tethys away. Maybe keep her alive with the power of Emblem of the Exiles, depending on boss spawn location. Okay. Fair enough. We shoot the scary guy downstairs, because that makes sense. Sure. Tethys, I believe. I fully believe in you, Tethys. Tethys, I didn't believe. Oh no, Tethys. Oh no, Tethys. I would extremely like a restore upstairs, but I think I need to keep Tethys alive. Actually, let me be clear with you. I think I need to kill this 9x2 downstairs. So, goodbye, Tethys. Goodbye. You did your best. Cool. We sting upstairs. Sure. I'm going to Urchin Spine's middle and then blast that guy. We're going to do Train Steward and just get a shot. I think that's fine. Cool. Steel Enhancer upstairs. We're going to restore. I have to sting Frozen Lance bottom floor because these guys are going to walk and assemble a super floor here, and I think she might go up with them. Yeah. Amazing. We do get the Glimmer here, which is nice. I'll take that. Offering token, pass something. We're blasting one of them. We actually kill everything incredibly. And we play this amazing old magic, which is just out of this world in power. Cool. And now, I mean, it's just incant. We're already doing... I don't even know what to tell you. We're doing like 150 damage thanks to this Founding Seal. Generating 4 rage or whatever the heck it is kind of outrageous. Plus we're getting the other stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, it turns out it's actually really good to just incant a whole bunch. Who knew? Oh, incredible. We get the other old magic again. So that's just great because it's free money. This is strong for now. I don't know if this hollow is long for my run, is where I'm at. I'm going to take the Wildwood Tome. It's an Man, but this adaptive mutation, though. Huge into a Nameless Siren. I think the thing is, Wildwood Tome is better for now, but I think the adaptive mutation is better in the long run. So we snag that. Shark? Well, I mean... Shark is really good. Shark is also great because he improves my... Yeah, we take the Shark. Yes. Now, what am I doing on this run? I could self-infuse the Hollow and have a pretty solid line, but the problem then becomes it's very reliant on the Siren getting multi-strike. You know, that's tough. It's a tough call. Or what's probably better is... just take multiple of these Sirens, and I need to see steel shops before my dupes. So that's tough. The tough thing here is that I don't think I can reasonably see... I can't see a steel shop before these dupes. This is why this no generation is terrible. I only ever get a second Siren, and it happens on ring 8. So that's not great. Second Siren is ring 8. Now, I don't love that for a lot of reasons. I'd love to fit that together, though. 2 of these Sirens, if they hit twice, is enough to clear floors, but they have to live. So, no frontline. So, we don't need space. If I don't take space, then I just use the Hollow for now, and we take draw. Ember could be good, but I could also make things cheaper. I think draw is the superior choice now, because we could find answers to the Ember problem later. This dupe is only what we do if we were going to self-infuse the Hollow. I really don't think that's the angle, though. I guess I could self-infuse the Shark here. It's calling the shot a little bit, but at the same time, I benefit from quick multi-strike and endless at these steel shops coming up, so that's pretty good. Removals are also nice. But let's look at this real fast. What am I thinking? I have to hold on to like a Train Steward to put into this Hollow at some point, no matter what, or I have to do at least a Train Steward into Titan Sentry. I need some throwaway infusion for 25, which gets me to 100. Then that's 125, 140, 150, 165, 190? Gosh, I need to... Then I have to dupe something, too. Well, I'm going to that removal dupe at the end. It's going to be a Siren almost certainly because of Founding Seal, so... Okay, so I think that's 205 in total. So as long as I keep enough units to throw away, we're fine. So let's... Now, here's the next question. If I don't need another Titan Sentry is an important unit potentially on this run. Do I have to go left and dupe him and self-infuse him? I would like... That's a tough call. Do I have to do that here on a whim? I might not see the Endless. I I think it's important to do it, though. All right, we'll go left. We'll go left. Okay. I think the right is stronger, but... Yeah, I'll pivot on the handheld totem here, sure. Sweep strike. Seems good. If we see a Titan Sentry in this banner, I'm going to dupe something else. We don't. Siren of the Sea, I mean... That would have been cool, too. But I already have all the incants I want. She does 1,000,000 damage now. I just need to give her, like, incant armor 2, and it's fine. So I think we skip here. We dupe Shark out the gate, and we self-infuse him, because that's apparently what this run is all about here. He's going to do good work for now. 100 shards, by the way. That's scary. Old Magic gets a spell chain. Intrinsic on nothing. I have to take this, though? Wait, I do. Oh my god, I do. Woof. I'm going to Intrinsic... I'm going to do a nothing spell. It's going to be Offering Token. I guess. I mean, I will. Okay. 125? I have to do this for the node generation? Don't be Pyrolite Master. My god, thank you. I'll take the Mark of Invasion. I may have to reset this. This is way too aggro for what is comfort. We Shark middle and we put Tethys behind. I'm going to draw a card. Okay. I mean, with all that said, I think you just toss a Train Steward. We let these 6 walk on me. I flash freeze the guy in back to make sure he goes to die. We heal Titan Sentry. Fine. This also guarantees Collector, which I'm okay with. Yeah, cool. I could stop 30 damage coming in. I probably should consider that. Oh, no, I'm going to accept 30 damage because I need to stop it coming in on the next floor. Unbelievable. I'm going to 20 consume upstairs. We're just going to keep incanting up top because I need to be able to kill this big guy. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Hollow lands. Good. Incants are value. We don't kill it. That's a shame. It comes real close, but it's fine. Another big guy. Okay. We sting and we actually deal with this dude. Incredible. I will play the old magic here. It's good to do it. I can't play the other one, but I'll leave it in. Tethys is surprisingly doing well here. She's at least killing enemies and doing a good job. We're going to lose her here, I'm pretty sure, but it's fine. Ooh, this is tough. Play the Restore. We know we want to do that. I could Glimmer, Flash Freeze, and take down this back dude. I think I should. Here. Okay. That gives up the Adaptive Mutation, but I think that's an acceptable loss. We're going to keep the Restores and stuff going here. Goodbye, Tethys. She did great. Okay, I don't want to hear it. We ping out the back on bottom, although this... Woof, it's not looking great either. I think we ping upstairs. I don't want to take that damage. Yeah, that's fine. It's tough. We need to see something here that answers this. This bloody Ember Drain has cost me 40 gold. Can we talk about that? Good grief. Come on. All right. Sheesh. Draw a card. Oh my god, I get money. Money. We're doing a lot of damage here, fortunately, which is very good to see. We earned some cash there, which is also nice. I took 7, I didn't want to. Maiden's Tooth's a little too hard to play, or I would grab it. Cuddle Hex is terrible, we skip it. Engraft is a snap click here, yes. I now go to the magic shop. How did I live that combat at 125 shards? What the heck? Seriously though, what the heck was that? Permafrost, that probably goes into one of those, that adaptive mutation actually. Totem Fragment is tempting. Kinstone Totem? I don't have great synergy for this, but you could get an... I don't know. We'll take the Totem Fragment. I think it's better. Horde has to be selected. Volatile Gauge is bad. Get that out of here. Hell's Banners is okay. It's okay on certain turns. Improved Firebox is fine. I think I'm going to take the banners. Yeah, that's good. One of these -1s must go into Old Magic. The 2 Ember Swing, very important. This Permafrost goes into Adaptive Mutation. Snap on that. I will take a +10 on a random Restore, because I think that those are important to upgrade. Holdover is huge. I'm going to hold over... Glimmer? No. Yes? No. Maybe? I'm going to 20... Do the thing we know we want to do first. I'm going to 20 consume a Frozen Lance. Goodbye, Frozen Lance. Okay, now, what the heck do I hold over? There's a serious argument for Glimmer. This is very strong. It's a Rejuvenate trigger. If I see a 10 in Piercing or a +30, this is huge. I only have one chance at either of those, and it's at the end of this run. So, challenge, of course, being I might miss everything. My Ring 8 is on a Magic Shop, so I could take a +10 on it. But if I just end up with like a holdover 2 heal Glimmer, that sucks. I could immediately turn Engraft into an Ember Relic, and it replaces itself, a free Rejuvenate every turn. It's actually pretty huge. That could just be a thing. That's actually quite good here. If I'm going to go to Steel Shops, and I am, then I have a pretty good shot of seeing upgrades for my Siren, and possibly my Shark. So let's take the Engraft angle here, and this lets me go double draw on the run, which I think is pretty huge. Yeah. And now I can cut 2 Train Stewards. And I leave the last 2 in case I need an emergency infusion later on, and we chill. Okay. Seal of Aggression is scary. Potentially good, but it's scary. Can I get away with this? I don't think I can. Don't risk this. I thought about that. There are good relics, but I'm a little concerned about it. Tethys Middle, of course. Hollow upstairs. Draw past it. I'm going to drop one of these restores because I want to Frozen Lance Sting downstairs and then heal. Yes. Okay, Shark lands middle. Great news. Engraft, we just keep the incants going up top. I need to work on bottom floor because obviously... Alright, thank you, Shark, for existing. You're going to do it. He's doing great work on the most important floor here, which is this one. So that's cool. We play Siren. Important. Engraft upstairs. Important. We Old Magic. Old Magic. Adaptive Mutation right away? No. Sadly, no, we don't. But, like, yeah, they die on this floor, but seriously provide critical value on this run by preventing me from instantly imploding on the scariest wave here. So, that's pretty cool. Urchin Spine's middle floor, please. I would like to restore up here. I'm going to Glimmer middle. It deals with enough of the hits. I might still leak this, right? The 134? I'm doing not enough to get it. Gosh, I need to deal with bottom floor, but I can always redraw, okay? We can always redraw. Alright, fine. Okay, mid-floor scares me, but we might see an answer to it. Old Magic, very strong. Give me money. It turns out money is good. I'm going to play into middle by blasting one of the back guys here, and then I'm going to kill the front guy. We wait on the adaptive mutation. Okay, Glimmer is good. We can send it. I need to not kill the bat guy behind the harpy. So I think this is a triple restore angle. Yes. Cool. I think we have the pieces to pull this off. We just do tons of incanting, and then at the end, we will adaptive mutation her, and she basically guarantees the win. Yeah. Cool. We see the old magic, which is excellent news. We're actually winning already, which is pretty impressive. It's actually quite surprising. But we do drop in this sick adaptive mutation at the end there, which is nuts. So now this thing has like 350, 400 HP, which is great. So whether this is enough to win depends entirely on if I see multi-strike. But I'm planning for the moment on eventually throwing away Hollow and having 2 Sirens. Anyway, I'm going to snap-click Unnamed Tome. And focused growth is pretty good if I can see enough magic shops, but I might not, right? I might not. I could play... Wait a second. No, 5 space. 2 for the Siren, 3 for the Awoken Hollow. I was thinking you could potentially do Hollow Siren and then drop in another Siren with the Restoring Retreat, but I'd have to do it on bottom. It's too fast. We're not fast enough for that. Okay. None of these cards are taking here. We're going to skip the focus growth because I'm taking double draw. We're okay. Yeah. We have more draw than we're going to know what to do with. Not, you know what I mean? We have more draw than we have Ember to play all the cards is the thing. We go to the steel shop for sure. Removals are solid. Give me good things. I'll take a plus 25 on the shark. That's important. Quick is an option here. Quick, and then Incant Armor 2 would be enough here. With 2 of them, they would clear floors. I'd have to see the Incant Armor 2, though. The thing about... Well, The thing about... This is tough because at 200 shards, Divinity does, what, sweep 17? I need something that guarantees she lives. I'm going to re-roll this. I think... Oh, man, I don't know. Because if they go quick and then multi-strike... Quick multi is good, but it means I have to use the Hollow, and I have to draw a turn 1 heal, or she dies, right? Right. So, we're going to re-roll this one. Okay, we get the Sick Endless, which is huge. And I'm going to take the Incant Armor 2 into the Siren, which is good. Okay, good. So we're fine for the moment. I'm going to remove some trash here. How are we looking on shards? Take the money. I think I have to. All right. 165. 190. I then dupe. I'm good. I can remove both Train Stewards. Yes. The reason I can do this is because I already did a secondary infusion thanks to Shark. So we cut both Train Stewards here and we're fine. This does lock me into duping the Siren, but let me just be clear, that makes a lot of sense no matter what. Cool. Any removal I make improves the likelihood I draw into my old magic, which is sick. So go ahead and cut the Frozen Lance. I'll make that money back. Cool. Now we move on and we should blast Arcus. The Incant Armor 2 is pretty huge on her. That means she can now survive and tank her own floor, which is good. Tethys just shoots the boss, which is fun. We draw a card, see what we hit. It's going to be... We're going to drop this Frozen Lance here. I'm going to shoot the guy in the back because he scares me. I will just, I guess, incant on random floors, do things that provide value. Thanks, Tethys. Very cool. Here's Shirk. Here's Siren. Here's Scaling. Hit the bad man. Put some Frostbite on the boss here. I think that's fine. We should be able to keep Shark and Tethys alive, so... Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks not being able to do what I want to do, so we're just going to play it all in middle, I guess. Then we blast this dude. And then I let all this stuff get screwed because I really do want to do old magic here. Although I guess we could just old magic Tethys? Sure. Sure. I don't feel like incanting too terribly here. We're fine. Yeah, okay, whatever. Tethys now hits like a truck. Good job. Alright, we hit. Let's start loading this floor up. Important. I guess I just hold on to the tome. There's no reason to click it right now. Tethys is doing a solid job. She's just crunching. We definitely want to click the cards. Things are good. The incants are good. Yeah, the incants are good. We kind of just keep it going, no problem. Sure. Sure, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we have the pieces. We've already had the really bad turn upstairs, so hopefully this should be a really good turn now. The restores are solid. Good choices. We blast one dude here. We blast another dude. I will take the incant here. There's no real reason to hold off on that right now. Old magic. Money. Play all the cards I really want to up here, which is pretty much all of them, just being clear. Cool. If Tethys dies, it's not that big of a deal. And you know what? She actually lives, so... Does she live if I leave her alone here? She does if I give her 1 HP, which is great. So we're going to elevate her Shark because reasons. Wow. Fair enough. We're going to elevate her Shark because reasons, and I think that's cool. Yeah, she does a lot of good work here if I let her walk in like this. That's like 500 damage. Oh, 500 damage is a big number. Good grief. Cool. Anyway, we're going to super win. Hear my voice just suddenly die spontaneously. Sorry about that. We're going to super win this combat. We just send it on pretty much everything, and we are okay. I don't even really do the adaptive mutation because it doesn't matter. Yeah, he gets 1 round. Bam. Man, my voice is dying. It's a good thing it's my last episode. I'm having fun, but woof. Cycle of Life is good if I can make it playable, but there's not enough temples to make it playable, guaranteed. So we're just going to click on Unleash the Wildwood instead. It's just a good card. And now I take more card draw. Yes. Yeah, we take card draw here. You see me hesitating because is it space? I don't think it's space. The only way it would be space is if I was going to do a self-infused Awoken Hollow here, but that requires the Animus of Will infusion, the multi-strike hit on Siren. If I had had that, that would be the more secure choice, but because I have not, I'm open now because I have the Incant Armor 2 to both quick, I see it again, and multi-strike. So we take draw. Yes. Okay, I go to the right. This is our last steel shop. It is a requirement for me to look at it. Click the Horde. Bloating Fungus, Root Split Mask is probably the pick in case I happen to be slow for any reason. Bloating Fungus is fine, but doesn't provide enough value. I will simply add some more Frostbite to Chillwind. Seems good to me. Sure. She's gonna do fine behind Shark. Quick. Alright, we see the quick, so the truth is I just take it and we move on. This is going to be fine. 4 hits is enough, plus the Shark. Yes. Cool. Quick. Great news. Awesome. That's tons of survivability, and now all I really need to do is remove Frozen Lances that are bad. Okay. And we're happy. We're happy. Good. I'm not even going to re-roll that and think about what the other thing might be because the other 2 of the 3 are bad and only 1 is better, so we happily take this. Am I willing to sack 30 pyre health here some of the time. I think so. I think so is the answer to that. I have 3 banner units right now, which is potentially tough. Okay, well, we're going to be all right. We do Tethys middle and Shark middle. Well done. Awoken Hollow upstairs. I think we actually just sting and shoot them first. Yeah. We drop our friend. We draw past. Cool. It's fine. He kills the last guy. Great job. Cool. That was actually probably about as good of a draw order as that could have been. Siren lands. It's good. We now incant up. She's quick, which is great news. Mid-floor. It's tough, man. We just lose Tethys here. I think I need to make sure one of these guys dies, so we give up on Tethys, sadly, and we chill. Do not silence this floor, despite what it might help with. Like, it's fine. I need to get that money. So we replay Shark, because reasons. We old magic, because reasons. I think I do want to... I need to click the Frozen Lance here. I don't, actually. Right, because of Root Split Mask, we're actually okay. We chill. Okay. I was thinking about that real fast, and I was like, I don't know, but we're actually okay. Because of Root Split Mask. I will Unnamed Tome this guy. I'm going to blast him. We get him killed. It's fine. We've got it. All right, cool. The Root Split Mask adds a ton of value here, which is good. Shark lands. Cool. We keep everything going upstairs. Single Glimmer swings this in a big way, which is huge. Play my card for money because I like dollar bills. And restores are stronger than the Frozen Lances here. Sharkman dies, but kills everything. He's doing great work. Thank you, Shark, for existing. You are, as always, my hero. Seriously, this Shark is nuts. If you're ever just thinking to yourself, what's like one of the best units in the game? This dude, right here. Only 2 units made it onto my top 10 list of cards in the video game. One of them, and I think it was number 6, is Titan Sentry. Because this guy is busted. He's so good. And then the other one I'm pretty confident was Apex Imp, because Apex Imp is actually just so broken that you can turn any run into just a W immediately. Just immediate win, which is real funny to me. Anyway, you want to see some cool stuff? I'm going to click on this adaptive mutation here and just gain 465 health because that seems cool. Oh no, I took more damage because I clicked cards. It's not like this guy could have ever killed my Siren there. Sweet. I'm going to take the other Unnamed Tome. This is just a great card to have. I'll take that for sure. Preserved Thorns is good. Stings are good. Yep, click him. Cool. That's a really good incant. And then we go to the right. For sure. We are going to take everything. Yeah, see, look. If I had held over my Glimmer, I would be stuck with a +10 maybe on the reroll if I was lucky. Wow, man, get sent there, I guess. I don't want Tethys' scales. Let's solve our incanting situation. I could spell chain the offering token. I don't think that's great. If anything, I'm going to spell chain the Steel Enhancer because that's just good stats. Yeah, okay, I'll take that, sure. Intrinsic here. Now, this is an interesting choice. I now get the ability to do something intrinsic on turn 1 every turn that's very strong, and it's going to just be Preserved Thorns. This may seem weird, but this means that I draw very fast, and if I happen to draw a Siren, I incant enough to guarantee the victory, which is really important. We now dupe Siren. Yes. 205 as predicted. And now I no longer want my Awoken Hollow. Believe it or not, they're going. It's very rare for me to do a full 360 pivot like this on a run. Very unlikely for me to do that. I'm going to 20 consume the Glimmer because this card now kind of sucks. I'm going to -1. I'm guaranteed to get Hell's Banner's value on turn 1, so I don't think I need to do the Preserved Thorns. So instead, let's make Unleash the Wildwood free. I'm going to Permafrost the Unleash the Wildwood too. So if I decide to hold on to it for a bad turn, I can. Yes, I think that is fine. It's better than the alternatives. Yeah, look, no, I wouldn't even had a +10 on my freaking Glimmer. It would have just been a 20 consume. Unreal. Let's see, as far as making things cheaper, we just make restores a little more playable, basically. -1s are good. Well, 20 consume the other Flash Freeze, I suppose. I guess we could 20 consume a restore too at this point. I'm not using the Rejuvenate trigger. That's true. The double stack is not happening. I'm probably going to buy some removals or whatever. Spin this Relic Shop. Sap Tap is just free card draw, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to take Tempered Talisman because I can afford it, and it is pure value. Cool. I get to remove one more card. Now, the card I remove now is going to be Restore. Just one of these restores. Cool. All right, good. Now we should be square. 205 out of 100. We have 2 Sirens that are ready to go with Quick and a ton of Incant armor. We have either a great turn 1 with a Siren who gets a ton of armor, or we draw a bunch of cards on turn 2 when we hit the Siren, depending on if we get Titan Sentry first or not. Our card draw is through the roof, and we should be good to go. Cool, 205 out of 100, let's rock. I feel like I've played this one about as expertly as you can, as far as the strategy goes. I have not made any gruesome mistakes on that. There have been a couple tactical errors, but otherwise we're chilling. Tethys. I believe... Technically, I could put Tethys on the floor with the Sirens, which is kind of fun. I want to keep her alive. But... I don't know. Like, technically you can, but fine. It's a lot of armor to generate on turn 1. We're also doing 200 damage here, which is pretty solid. I guarantee Titan Sentry here, which is great. Very good, very good. I play Old Magic here. It's, again, still just very good, very good. The Steel Enhancer is solid. I guess I'll Urchin Spines here, and then Crystallis for 100 or something. It's a lot of really good damage dealt there, though. I'm a big fan. Alright, Rage. Unfortunately, Rage is getting cut. We hate to see it. I can save mid-floor with this Glimmer, which is cool. I'll do it. I want to stop this Ember Drain, so let's silence him. I am comfortable just unleashing the Wildwood here. Yep. I'm going to shoot a man upstairs. It's cool. I'm going to shoot a man upstairs. It's cool. With 2 floors, I should be able to prevent... Yeah, with 2 floors, I should be able to stop the chase from killing me too hard. How am I looking here? 10, 24, 74, 89. I don't think I can save it. I can make it a little bit better, though. Let's draw past, see what we hit. Let's shoot one dude here. Big heal, and we can save Tethys. Alright, cool. I was going to say, I mean, it's worth it to keep her alive, if possible. Then we just incant a whole bunch. We incant way faster than Chase can truly cut us, which is important. And Tethys will eventually do a double bait here, which is great. Keep drawing cards, keep generating armor. We're going to win off the back of just a truly astronomical amount of stats here, which is great. I'm going to just spend this to do an extra 100 or something to the boss. Mid-floor, I think she should bait. Yes, good. Flash freeze out one of these losers, which saves Tethys. We love to save Tethys. Good when she lives. We just sting a whole bunch upstairs now. Now, Flash Freeze, I could stop this incoming damage, but I don't really feel like I need to. Him dying is kind of perfect, actually. I stopped something downstairs because it might kill Tethys. I want to see if maybe she can bait here. Yeah, Tethys! Incredible! What a wonderful swing. Good. Great news. I'm feeling really good about this combat now that we get this big turn like this. That's very awesome. Draw cards. Draw cards. I'm just going to spend the adaptive mutation. No, we have time. We have time. I'm not in a rush. We lose some Ember next turn, but we have time, so I'm not in a rush. Right? I'm not at a point where I'm concerned. We just sting, shoot a man, I believe. We'll kill that scary dude on bottom. And then we play the rage scaling, and we should be okay here. Yeah. Alright, we're definitely killing Seraph, is what it comes down to. Also, Tethys is a trooper. She's doing exceptional work. Truly, Tethys is an absolute champion of our time. Amazing. Anyway, I think 455 HP is enough to win this, plus some 1,000 armor across the floor. We are chilling. Yeah, we're good. We just play a million cards here, and then... yeah, this is a reasonable number. Cool. Good job. I think I think Divinity looks similar, because... oh, we get what? What do we get? Shard of Divinity? Sure, why not? If I leak something, that'll be really helpful. But I think Divinity is similar, because we've kind of scaled this so that we're killing 6 units easily. We have Tethys plus Titan Sentry on middle, doing the Lord's work, as it is. And then we have... Tethys might just die if I play her. That's sad. I want her to live. So I'm going to play... Siren up top. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, we're going to dumpster the mutation here. I'm going to just play a bunch of stuff for her. We're just fully incanting here. I'm going to preserve Thorns for sure. I'm not going to play Tethys. This seems weird, but there's a good reason for it. I don't want her to just die. She's actually kind of useful. I can replay her later. Cool. We do Shark middle and Siren up top. Looking good. We play the Engraft, which is big. I'm going to use old magic to generate enough armor to keep my floor afloat. And what am I doing here? I guess I'm going to blast the Glimmer on bottom floor, and then Urchin Spines it. We'll Frozen Lance up top, and I'll consume a card, and we chill on the Unnamed Tome. Cool. Shark dies perfectly, but does so much good work here. Now my hope is that I have, so I should be able to answer mid-floor, which lets me play Shark bottom into the Scary Wave, which I'm going to Unnamed Tome. Good. I have one more in this deck if I get Chains here, which is kind of why I decided to do that. What am I doing? 16. It's good to do this. We then do Sting, which kills the man. We then restore. I blast big guy on middle. And I think we're just playing the Unleash when we see it at this point. Cool. Shark does great work. I'm guaranteed to see the other Unnamed Tome if I get Chains. I do get Chains. Anyway, get muted, buddy. Get muted, you absolute buffoon. Yeah, seems good. Cool. just incant a whole bunch. It is correct for me to just spam the incants here. We want to do it. So, Shark doing great work. Top floor should be clear. Bottom floor should be clear soon. Yes, we are chillin'. We have Tethys now? Do you live, Tethys? Absolutely not. If I play her upstairs, she also just dies. So that's kind of depressing. Oh well. We're just not going to play her, I guess. There's no reason to, so fine. It's a shame. I feel a little bad for her, but whatever. If I get a good opportunity to drop her, I will. She was doing good in other combats that didn't just do 1,000,000 damage to her, so it's... Oh my gosh, I get another chance. Except that's a multi-strike floor, my god. Tethys, I'm gonna believe in you. No. Tethys, how could you lose? I trusted. Wait. Wait. No, how could you lose? Tethys, it's the wrong one. Rip. Wait. No. Alright, goodbye, Tethys. I tried, okay? We tried. I'm not gonna keep drawing her. It's stupid. There's no reason to do it. So, it's fine. Cool. We're definitely going to win this run because in the end I have Relentless set up, ready to go. Shark. Good job. Shark, good job. Kills all the scary dudes. We love when you kill the scary dudes, Shark. Look at this guy. He just champions through these back dudes, does a whole bunch of work to the front fellas, and then he just keeps coming back. He's low maintenance. I trade like one card draw and an Ember sometimes for this. It's just good business, really. And then we just absolutely sandblast this floor to the best of our ability. And we should be cool. It does not matter what I attack at this point. It just does not matter at all. I already draw 10 cards. We're good. Cool. As long as there are fewer than 4 units on a floor, we're good. Shark comes bottom floor. I want him to get rid of the curses. We blast the bad man. We just load this up a whole bunch. Doesn't matter what I do. Cool. Shark kills the scariest floor. Or not the scariest, but they're the most annoying. And then we easy win here. Yeah. Easy. Cool. And then, I mean, what we're gonna do is we're going to finish this out with an absolute bang by slamming the heck out of the adapted mutation into the back one. Yeah, I mean, in case there were any doubt about this combat, we now have a, 900 and something HP Siren doing 1,200. We're good, right? Like, oh no, it takes me an extra turn to kill it. It's fine, whatever. We got it. Excellent work, y'all. We pulled it off. And honestly, with these starting relics, just not much to say. As long as they show me an incant unit, I can make it work. Although, I do think it's really interesting holding out with the Awoken Hollow until Ring 8, and then removing Mr. Hollow right at the cusp of victory. I do find that quite entertaining. So, honestly, pretty darn good stuff. We have a pretty solid score, and this is a pretty straightforward run. I do think there were some scary moments, but we did fine, right? I mean, I took 16 on Ring 2. It's fine, not a big deal. 13 on 4. Otherwise, I think it was commanding throughout. Yeah, seems good. A lot of cards in this deck, but truly I was just drawing 10 every turn because this clan combo is really good. Tethys did great here. This is a fine method for Tethys to contribute to a run, right? Yeah. I mean, it's sweep plus Chillwind. Cool. Literally. Oh, that was a gross joke. I'm sorry. But Nameless Siren gets the job done. We saw the Incant Armor 2. They showed me that second quick, and I just snap-clicked it. So I do think the way I chose these upgrades was important. The idea of waiting for the Incant Armor 2 before I committed to a quick, because I needed that extra survivability. If I had to have gone with like a plus 25 here, I would have wanted to keep the Awoken Hollow to keep her from dying, right? Because he would scale her HP. It's all about having enough HP to not die to the Divinity when the Divinity is sweeping for 18, which is a crazy number. That's just so much AoE damage. So you really got to have a plan in place. Shark did excellent. I think the decision of when to do this self-infused despite not having the endless was important. Since I was going to need to throw away an infusion anyway, it might as well be in a good guy like Titan Sentry instead of Train Steward. So at worst, he would have been a one wave clear on Divinity, and that would have been fine. I would have been like, okay, great job, buddy. You did your best. And we would have had to solve that some other way, which sadly was not going to be the bloody glimmer, because unfortunately we never saw the plus 30 or the plus 10 in piercing after we had the glimmer. So I think the engraft was a super correct call. It ended up synergizing with this sap tap as well, so we were just golden. I was drawing so many cards. And then we also had the Emblem of the Exiles. Whoa, this relic is so good. I'm so pleased with this one whenever I see it. I mean, Tethys tanked the first ring with it, right? Just crazy value. It makes her, I don't know, like partially a demon fiend at that point. Just nuts. So very strong overall. And the rest of this was just solid stuff taken. Honestly, I think the old magic deserves a lot of credit here too. It gave me a lot of money that I was able to pivot into a lot of value. This is one of my favorite old magics, is just give me money early because of exactly this. It snowballs you very quickly, especially if the old magic also does something useful, right? This is armor 10, damage 10. That's disgusting. This card is disgusting. The fact that it also gives me money is just beyond reasonable, right? It's just, if this were printed on a normal card, it would be the most broken card in the game. The only reason this is quote unquote balanced is because it's an event. And not only is the event randomized, the contents of the event are randomized. You're not guaranteed to get something this good. So it's quote unquote the high roll, right? So yeah. Whew. Still though, ridiculous. Love to see it. Otherwise, not much to say. I mean, we had a super clean run of it. I mean, Root Split Mask and other things were doing a lot of work. Totem Fragment, I wasn't commenting on it, but it was doing a good job, and I was playing into it, so good stuff. Another very solid incant line that survives us past Tethys. So great. Yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. And it's weird not saying how many wins I have. Sheesh.